I want to talk to you today about our nerves and what happens when we're presenting and we get really nervous. How many of us have had that sensation of freezing, of coming out of a presentation and thinking, I have no idea what I said. I didn't feel connected with the moment. If someone were to ask me my name, I don't think I'd even be able to tell them. So what's going on in that situation? Basically, it's like if we squeeze our hands together, we can simulate it. We are creating tension in our bodies through feeling nervous, which then impacts on our breathing, which of course is life, which means that we can't then think clearly and we literally get brain freeze. So our amygdala, which is at the center of our limbic system, is being triggered, and it is contacting the sympathetic nervous system, which is all to do with your fight, flight or freeze self-preservation mode. So you get the churny tummy, you get the fast heart rate, you get the sweaty palms of shaky legs. Basically, you want to run away, or in this case, you freeze. So how do you overcome that? Well, the good news is there is this psychophysical link between our brains and our bodies. And it doesn't just go one way. It's not just what I think will then manifest itself in my body. It's also what I do with my body will affect my mind. And we at the London Speech Workshop, we teach the importance of non-verbal communication, because we know that in stressful situations, it can become the most important thing about our message. So what we do with our bodies can literally change our minds. So if you're feeling nervous at the beginning of a presentation, if you make a big open gesture, you're literally telling your brain, there's nothing to fear. So your amygdala won't get triggered. Make a big open gesture. And also in making gestures during your presentation, the interesting thing is they've seen in studies that there's an area of your body, your brain, called the Broca region, which is usually on the front left. And it is the area that is to do with formulating speech. And the interesting thing is that lights up as well when we gesture. So literally, when we gesture, we are encouraging our brains to think of the right words. So if you freeze, of course you're going to get brain freeze. You're going to not be able to think of that word, not be able to think of the next thought. So freeing your body using open gestures, you will be able to think of the next thing. So it's wonderful. It's not just mind over matter, is it? It is also body over matter.